Hello, Buccaneers. Today we're going to unbox and review
You got to be able to see the camera. All right. So yeah. All right, and go.
Hello, Buccaneers. Today we're going to unbox and review Summoner Wars 2nd Edition by Plaid Hat Games. Plaid Hat Games is the same company that makes Stuffed Fables and Forgotten Waters, which are two really interesting games that we've been playing during this summer. And
No, we're gonna.
yeah, huh.
Oh.
Now the game itself is going to be about. Now the game itself is going to be about battling using magic. So it sounds a little similar to another board game that Brother likes called Unmatched.
It does have magic.
Yeah, but it's about battling. And also maybe my interest in Harry Potter might go along with this game because they're both about magic.
Mm-hmm.
No, magic, not magic.
Yeah, there's no such word as magic.
Yeah. Where's
The back.
Okay. And on the back, you can see that it's for ages 9 and up, 2 players, and it takes 40 to 60 minutes.
Only 2 players.
Now I'm just going to read the short description over here. So it says, Summoner Wars. Join the never-ending war for Itharia. Summoner Wars is an exciting card game of fantasy battlefield combat that puts you in the role of a powerful summoner. Display your tactical prowess by summoning units to your gate, outmaneuvering your opponent, and cutting down the enemy summoner. Countless unit types, a wide variety of spells and abilities, and the option to build your own decks all make for a game to entertain, play after play. And a battle in a box. This master set contains 6 different summoners, along with all the units and spells of their respective factions. A battlefield to fight across, and a custom dice to help your wage war. Want to mix things up? Swap out units and abilities with those from different factions sold separately. And see if you can design the ultimate army. So yeah, I guess there's 6 summoners, and you can, in each game you can be one of the summoners, I think that's how it works. And it sounds interesting, so let's open up the box.
Well, we kind of have to open up the box.
Yeah.
I think it's here. The summoner's creeping me out.
Oh, also they show a picture of each of the 6 summoners on the front of the box.
I almost got this side. This side is so lumpy. Is there a pen or something? Oh, there, I opened it. I opened it.
Alright.
Give me the trash. Plastic. This is not good for the environment.
No, don't say that.
Now here.
I'll do that one more time. Right, hold on.
The new box smell. Just like the
Right,
new
hold
plastic.
on.
What?
3, 2, 1, go. Let's open it up.
The new box smell.
Here's the rule book. There's an introduction on the first page. Then it tells you the object of the game, which is... Oh, Summoner Wars is a 2-player expandable card game in which players take on the role of battling summoners. They will call forth mighty warriors, maneuver them about the battlefield, and play powerful events in an effort to destroy their opponent's summoner. Wait, it's 2 players?
Yeah, it's 2 players.
Okay, so this game is for 2 players, right?
Only 2.
Only 2 players, just like Unmatched.
No, Unmatched you can play with like 4.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, but you can't play
The components we're going to show you in a bit. They tell you the game setup, and then the turn sequence, and information about all the rules in the game. And there's a glossary at the back.
There's punch out tokens, probably for like health and stuff. The game board.
Wait, let's open the game board.
I found a lumpy part. Look, I'm gonna ask for a pen and I'm gonna open it. Pen, please. Look, he's gonna open it. Pen, please. Yeah, we need a pen. What? Yeah, we need
You
a
need
pen. Like, actually, we need a pen this time. Oops. Okay, we poked the hole.
Here we go. Opening up the board.
Alright, give it. There's a tile. There. Open it. Whoa, it's a huge board. Don't break it like you did for one of our board games, like when you were little.
Huh?
Wait, don't do that. Here, this ready to open. This pen. There's the game board. We can't see it, but you guys can.
I have no idea what it looks like.
Whoa, it looks pretty cool. And in the meanwhile, he can't see it.
I cannot see it at all.
Just lay it down. They already saw it. Lay it down so you can see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of card spaces. There's a meter over here. It goes from 0 to 15.
Oh, there's the order of where
Yeah,
you.
down here is where they tell you the turns. Oh, this board has the same thing on this bottom side and the top side. I don't know if you can see
Yeah,
it,
that's
but
for
it's
two
because
players.
each player can see the same thing on their side. And they'll sit across from each other.
Let's put it together. Here, I'm gonna put it. You do that side. It's exactly, almost exactly. Here. Wait, I got it. This one goes. Let me grab this one and this one. This one will need to go. That one will need to go. Good.
Got it.
The most.
Here's the dice.
Oh, here's the summoners. Well, those are a lot of summoners. I thought it was just 6.
Cards here. I don't know if I should open it. There might be spoilers.
Yeah.
You can just see over there.
And over here, Battle Dot.
Yeah, these are the summoner cards.
That's more than 6 summoners.
And on here are tokens with numbers.
I
There's
already
blue
showed them
tokens
that.
and red tokens.
I already showed them.
And that's pretty much it. So not
Dice.
too many components. Hopefully this is going to be a simple and fun game. So we're going to play it, and then once we're done playing, we'll come back with our overview and final thought.
Oh, yeah. And also, you can order this at the link in the description.
2, 3, cheese.
No, because it takes a
Okay,
while to go.
all right, go.
And we're back. Wait, hold on. And we're back here. Here,
We played.
here's an overview.
Oh,
And
let's sit a little bit closer, Google.
here are the rules of Summoner Wars.
Yeah.
Second edition.
First, we're gonna.
No, we're...
Okay, sure. Oh, sure. All right. All right, and go.
And we're back. Here are the rules of Summoner Wars 2nd Edition. The objective of the game is to destroy the opponent's summoner. To set up the game, the players place their summoner, 2 starting units, and starting gate on the battlefield as shown on the back of the summoner's card. Each player then draws 5 cards from their deck. During your turn, there are 6 phases. Phase 1, Summon. You may summon any number of units from your hand to the battlefield by spending a number of magic equal to the unit's cost. Then place it on an empty space adjacent to a gate you control. Diagonals are not adjacent. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're making a lot of noise.
Alright, continue.
Phase 2, move. Move up to 3 different units you control, up to 2 spaces each. Units can only move into and through empty adjacent spaces. A structure cannot move unless its effect allows it to. Move it down. It's going too fast.
Oh.
Because when you started it, it was, no, started it more down.
More down?
Go down. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Phase 3, build. Build any number of gates and other structures from your hand to the battlefield by paying its cost, then placing it on an empty space adjacent to your summoner or in the back 3 rows. Phase 4, attack. Attack with up to 3 different units you control. First, you declare a target. Melee units can attack adjacent spaces, and ranged can attack up to 3. It's going too fast. Lower the speed.
Okay.
Maybe Noli was right.
14. So where should I start? This is
Phase 4. Just do phase 4. Phase 4, attack. Attack with up to 3 different units you control. First, you declare a target. Melee units can attack adjacent spaces, and ranged can target up to 3 clear straight spaces away. Next, you roll a number of dice equal to the attacking unit's strength. Lastly, you add 1 damage to the target for each symbol rolled that matched the attacking unit's symbol. Just do number 12. Number 12. It's still going too fast.
Okay.
Good job, Noli.
Alright, what's your number 5?
Dada goes,
Yeah.
no, that's too slow.
Phase 5, magic. Discard any number of cards from your hand to gain 1 magic for each card. And lastly, phase 6, draw. If you have fewer than 5 cards in your hand, draw back up to 5. You cannot draw cards if your draw pile is empty. Event cards can be played on your turn during the phase listed on the card and by paying the cost. You win the game by being the only summoner that remains. And you win the game by being the only summoner that remains on the board.
And go.
And now our final thoughts. So first we're going to rank the 6, or what are they called?
Factions.
And now our final thoughts. So first we're going to rank the 6 factions because I feel like this is a very... So first we're going to rank... And now our final thoughts. So first we're going to rank the 6 factions because I feel like this is a very essential part of the game. When you play different factions, it makes the game feel totally different because they each have special powers. And we have first-hand experience because we did play with all 6 of them. Let's rank them from our least favorite to favorite.
Okay.
I mean, they're all not bad, but here's our ranking.
I think
my
it's
least
Ret Talus,
yeah,
right?
my least favorite is Ret Talus, which is my least favorite faction is the Fallen Kingdom, and the summoner's name is Ret Talus. He's the guy over here. The reason why I didn't really like him is because the reason why he's my least favorite is because when I played with him, like, basically, in order for him to do things,
you have to, like, damage your own self.
Yeah, with this faction, you have to damage your own self before you can damage with this faction, you have to damage your own self before you can damage the opposing side. So you kind of have to make sacrifices. And also, I found it really hard to gain magic. So I'm going to read it.
Mm-hmm.
With this faction, you actually, I'll start with our least favorite. Our least favorite is Ret Talus. He's part of the Fallen Kingdom, and the name of the summoner is Ret Talus. The reason why I don't really like him that much is because when I played with him, you basically have to make sacrifices in your team because you have to do damage to your own self before you can destroy the opposing side. So it involves a lot of sacrifices, and it's kind of hard to earn magic with this faction. That being said, I'm sure a lot of people would like the concept of Ret Talus, but it's just not for me. Our fifth favorite,
is maybe not the sneaks person.
yeah, hold on, let me see what his name is. Cave Goblins.
Cave
Sneaks.
Goblins.
Our fifth favorite faction. Our fifth favorite faction is the Cave Goblins, and the leader, the summoner, is called Sneaks. Even though the Cave Goblins were, they were not bad. It's just that, well,
Even though all of the stuff were free.
yeah, because for the other 5 factions, when you summon the commons and all the characters, it typically costs magic to do. But with the Cave Goblins, it's free to summon almost everything, which means you can have a lot of different characters on the board at once. The problem with that is that your deck can run out quickly, and when it runs out, you cannot reshuffle.
And also, the lives are very. You only have so much lives, and
they don't do much
yeah.
damage. Yeah. Our fourth favorite. Hold on. What's our fourth?
Maybe this one, Sarah Eldwin.
Not the wind one.
I liked the wind one. It was pretty good. That was the Breakers. That was the one that I had yesterday.
So fourth would be this. Third would be
this one or this one?
just this. So it's different from Tom Vassal's board.
Yeah.
This, and this.
Okay, got it.
This is who I played with, right? The best.
The midi
boost.
mumway thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna say this is the best because I feel like I don't like this as much because Midi Mumway was too powerful.
Or maybe this one's the best.
No, I'll just say this is the best because it had a lot of structures and it seemed like a very stable one. All of them had a lot of lives and it wasn't too hard to summon.
Yeah.
So, our fourth favorite. Oh wait, from here on, we really like the other 4 factions. So our fourth favorite is
Sarah Eldwin with
the Vanguards. Yeah, the Vanguards. That's the name of the faction. And we like this. The reason why it's our fourth favorite is because a lot of these cards involve healing. I think it's not the most powerful faction in terms of doing attack, but you can easily heal a lot of your characters. And it does make the game a little longer, but it's a nice aspect to have.
But the only downside is that almost all of your cards, you have to spend magic.
Well, that's with all of them, I think.
Except the Cave Goblins.
Yeah. Our third favorite... Wait, hold on. With the Breakers and
Takula?
Takulu. Our fourth favorite is the... Oh, yeah. Our third favorite is the Breakers faction, and the summoner is named Takulu, and I think she's a wind god or something.
Yeah, it's like hypnotizing people.
Yeah, This faction is all about trickery, so you can hypnotize people and trick the opposing team into thinking that they're on your team. So, yeah, there's a lot of interesting cards in this faction. And when we played it against one of the others, it lost, but it still did very well. And the cards were nice because you could, yeah, if you like trickery, then...
And also, the cards let you roll a lot of dice, usually. So that's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I think the cards for this are really stable. Our second, hold on.
Is the Savannah Elves.
And
Savannah Elves with
Abuashi. Our second favorite faction is the Savannah Elves with Abuashi. The reason why it's our second favorite... Oh, first of all, this is a great faction because all the cards are pretty powerful. And even though some of them can be killed easily, some of them are super... They do a lot of damage. And a lot of them involve boosting your card. So you do have to spend some time placing boost tokens on your card. It does take a while, but once you have boosts on your card, they're one of the most powerful among all the factions. There is one card in here that's called Midi Mumway, and it has like 11 lives, and it can get up to 6 attack power. This might not make sense to you, but it's the most strong card out of all of them. And this is why
too overpowered.
Yeah. We feel that it's a little bit too powerful because if you manage to obtain that card, it's like a tree. His name is Midi Mumway.
And I like to call it Midi Mumway thing.
Yeah. If you manage to obtain the card, you can pretty much guarantee win the game. So since it's a little too powerful, it's our second favorite
because
faction.
Midi Mumway has 11 lives and Abua, she only has 10, so it's already more powerful than your what's that called?
Summoner.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand that, then that's fine. And lastly, what's it called?
It's the Polar Doors with Svara.
And lastly, our favorite faction is the Polar Dwarves with Svara. This was also a really strong faction, but unlike the Savannah Elves with the Midi Mumway tree card, there wasn't really a card in here that felt too powerful. They were all very stable, and this was probably one of the most fair and best factions to do. I guess the specialty with the Ice team is that there's a lot of structures, which means you can spawn new characters in almost any part of the board.
Because there's like a structure with like 2 lives or something that can move and also attack and also spawn characters.
Yeah, so this faction's really good for summoning and also attacking. And the health, the amount of lives that these characters have are pretty good.
Because one time I did like 8 health, 8 damage just in one turn.
Yep, and that is the ranking for all 6 characters. Brother, do you have any thoughts about the whole overall game?
I don't know. I like them all except.
Yeah, if you're going to play this game, sorry. See, I like them. No, don't say that. Yeah, if you're going to, first of all, we highly recommend this game. But if you're going to play this, then keep in mind that you might feel at times that some factions are overpowering the others, and we would still need to do some more playtesting to see if it's always true. But one thing you could do is the ability to mix and match the cards to create your own sets. That way, it could feel more balanced. I really like the battling sense of the game and how each faction feels totally different. This game is only for 2 players, which means you don't need a huge party to play, and it also feels more battle-y, kind of like Unmatched, the other game that Brother likes. If you're going to play this, you do have to set aside a lot of time, because like 2 of the times we played till midnight. And that is Summoner Wars. If this looks fun to you, you can purchase it at the link in the description, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Abuashi. Midi Mumway.